What are you gonna work on?
How about that? I'm trying. Actually, what I'm doing, my mind
What are you
is
gonna work on?
I'm extra. My mind go here and there and everywhere, but I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I was trying to edit a video. For some reason, the way I took the video is not coming out, and I'm trying to delete it off of, and it keep coming up the same. It won't let me delete what I had added. I don't know how to take it off and start all over again.
Is it finished uploading and everything?
Jamie, what's happening, baby? Good to see you. Oh yeah, I forgot I did go live, didn't I? Okay. I must be sleepy. I just ate, so it might be the food. I need some water.
Hey, are you back on eating meat yet, or what?
Huh?
Are you back on eating meat yet?
Yeah, man, I've been back on eating meat. I've been eating meat since February 1st. It couldn't even get here fast
No,
enough.
I thought there was a thing that.
In
Well,
January, whole
I thought it was a couple
January,
weeks
I
ago
didn't
that
eat no
you.
meat. And I'm thinking about going back on a diet until Easter.
No. Easter. Why
Yeah.
Easter? You gonna fill up on
Why
some hot
Easter?
pepper?
Because I'm getting ready to go out of town 3 days later, so I'll be able to eat whatever I want to eat when I get to where I'm going. But until then,
Ah,
I need to be on a diet. I need my numbers to be good. So when I do go and eat what I want to eat, then everything pan out.
okay.
Oh, no wonder it's hot outside. Wind is blowing from the southeast at 11 miles per hour, and humidity is 63%. Hey, doggy life, how you doing, Izzy? Hey, Ola
There's
Joe,
Izzy.
how you doing?
Hola,
Good to
welcome
see you.
in. Welcome
You
in.
can't spell. It's okay. I know you were speaking to me. I be Minnie.
Hey, Ola
You say,
Joe.
hey, Minnies. Huh.
All right.
You give you a thumbs up, and eyes are heavy. Girl, look, I just ate, and they over here talking about you need to chip her up.
Sweet
Look, I am
dreams.
full. Who, me?
No,
I
Miss
had
Ola.
some. I ate 3 pickles, potato chips, and a mozzarella fat stick, and uh honey chipotle,
Oh, the cheese stick.
uh
Fat
chicken
stick.
tenders,
Okay, okay.
and
So
and a southwestern egg
what the hell,
roll.
Mona? Mona,
Huh?
what? Mona? Even I don't eat that much in one meal. What the hell?
Sounds like
That
she's
See,
been
but I didn't
grazing
say how
all
much
day.
I ate. Y'all think I ate a
Yeah,
lot.
no, no, she's a
The pickles
grazer.
were this little.
Grazer.
They little, so I ate 3 of those. Those garlic, those spicy garlic ones.
Oh, yum.
I can almost eat the whole jar of that. So, but I only ate 3. And I only had 1 chicken tender. I had 1 fat, you know,
Cheese
it was like
stick.
that size mozzarella
Fat
cheese.
stick.
And I had on it actually is only 1 Southwest egg roll, but it was cut in half. I mean, come on now. That wasn't a lot of food.
Not bad at all.
Rose.
Okay.
Hey,
It's not a
don't-
lot. It's a little bit.
It
Alright.
sounds
Drink
like a
more
lot
water.
of the portion
I
control.
think
exactly.
Maybe that's why I'm sleepy, huh?
It's called grazer. She's a
you
grazer.
eat too much cheese.
Oh yeah.
What am I doing here?
Oh yeah.
Man, it's
Crochet.
The fruit coat was good.
Alright,
I'll come
two
back
double
later.
crochet chain one.
And check. What happened?
I'm reading what I'm doing here.
Uh-oh.
Trying to. Which I'm playing with this boucle yarn, which
You playing with what?
boucle.
It is not friendly for kink or for
Boucle.
frogging.
Oh. Where'd you get that yarn from?
Remember when I went to that older lady's house and I wanted to buy all of her yarn?
Yeah.
That's where I nipped this
Got
one
that
up
one
at.
from? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And then one double crochet in the same stitch.
Okay, now. Why can't I get a full video?
Okay, huh?
Oh, what's wrong with the kitty? She hungry? Or she wants some attention?
I think that's my son.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, that's what I'm missing. Hold on. Okay. Alright. Yes. And the same stitch.
But bad as stang.
Then 1, 2, skip 2.
Hey,
Buck on my
Tuber
shoe.
Chat. How's it going?
Hey, how are you?
Tuber Chat's in here.
I do believe his name is Kevin. Skip 2.
Tuber Chat.
9,900.
He say word up.
Word
Tuber Chat.
up. Then 1 double crochet, chain 1. 2 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet in the same stitch. 1, 2, skip 2. Skip that one.
Hey, badass. How you doing?
How are you doing?
It's good to see you, dude.
Skip 2.
I ain't seen you in a while. Where you been?
So this in here is 1 double. Chain 1.
Hashtag.
2 double. 1, 2.
I think I got it.
Chain 1, 1 double.
Hey, Juicy Granny.
Hey, Gulf Coast Granny.
Hey,
Juicy
official
Granny.
here.
Gifted 5.
Granny.
She gifted 5 memberships.
Granny.
Awesome. Thank you, Granny.
That's freaking awesome.
Look, official. You got a membership, girl. Look at you.
That is awesome.
I got
And there's
members,
Sunita 'cause she
y'all.
heard me talking about her.
Huh?
I said, there's Sunita because she heard me talking about her.
Hey, Sunita.
Yes, there she comes. I think Granny D just may have ended or about to end. So we've got Rebecca McCauley was gifted a membership. Terry Pedersen, casting 55. Moonlight Tracy, an official. That's awesome. Yeah, don't forget to drop your thumbs around the house, please. So if you wouldn't mind going by, stopping in, just dropping a thumb all around the room.
Everything is great. Just took a step back from YouTube, but I do be in
All
it.
right. There we go. There we
I'm
go.
building on my race car. Well, you know what? You can come over here and
Ooh.
build my. I got a pretty car. You can make it turn it into a race car though. You know, I'll be scared because yesterday they had me scared. How are y'all? I'm good.
There we go.
You know, I would like. I want some strips going along the car, and then I want some lights to go up underneath. You know, because
What do we
like I
got?
said, my car is already pretty. I had a couple of people stop me and tell me how
Two.
pretty my car is.
All right,
I'm
I'm gonna
like,
get
well, dang, I ain't done nothing to it, and it's pretty. Come on over here and hook me
double.
up.
One.
Poppy would
Two
love to
double.
turn that car into a race car. For real, I'm on my way golf coast. You keep putting stuff in front of me. You know, it's
Hang
like
on.
you building a road for me to head in your direction. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, she is.
Cause she already got me with the food. I'm already ready to go over there for that buffet.
Wait,
He
no.
actually make
I'll do that.
co-op car lights up every. What? Oh, that would
Skip
be.
two.
I
What
don't
are we
even
doing
go
here?
nowhere to be showing my car off though. I thought I was gonna have to drag somebody last night. This young man walked toward my car. I was like, "Baby, if you touch it, you gonna go for a ride. Just don't stick your hand out, and you'll be okay." Oh Lord! So let me hurry up and get home. I don't usually be out this time of night. Hey, Casson's 55.
No, you were out kind of late last night for you.
Yep, it was. But man, they
Oh.
got the partying, and then they got to talking about everybody's birthday, and my old ass had to get up there with them young folks and show them how to shake their tail. You know, said this how you do it when you're 60. Oh, hey, hey. Anyway, I could only last 2 minutes. Oh my God.
I think I got this one more.
Just got done cooking for the week. Oh, you meal prep. Now that's something I probably need to start getting into. I used to do it all the time. I ain't done that in a while.
All right, you're definitely not going to be able to see this silly shell stitch.
Yes, he makes regular into cop cars with aftermarket.
So honestly,
Goes into one camera.
I think I'm just going to
Modems, radios,
do
cage,
double crochets throughout.
light. Oh, okay. So that's why how he be staying busy. He doing one car to the next, fixing it up. Okay.
Hell yeah. One, two. Oh, boop.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, because I'm doing the boucle, I don't really think I have to really follow this pattern at all.
Thank you, Sunita. That's what I called myself doing earlier, making my rounds, leaving DNAs, and okay.
I watched about 6 of your videos this morning, Sunita.
Yeah. All right, let's see how Froggin's going to do. Got to be gentle with this one to frog it back, and then there's a spot where it actually was broken, so I'm going to cut that out. But
I
because
couldn't
it
put the
is
music I wanted though.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep. It's going to do that. It was broken in the iron ball. I hope I don't encounter too much of that throughout this yarn.
One more.
Oh, Granny, it's too bad. She said she was so sad last night. Fucking
What
Jackie
happened?
accidentally.
Aw, you can go back and unblock her, Granny. She accidentally blocked
Yeah.
Jackie.
He was.
End up blocking Jackie accidentally. You can go back into studio.
Yeah, you can undo. You can undo.
You can undo it. Yeah, it could be undone.
She said she fixed it.
This morning after she messaged me to let me know. Oh wow.
Ooh, I baked chicken, barbecue rib tips. Go ahead.
Mashed potatoes, northern beans, cornbread, potato salad, a grilled chicken pasta salad. Dang, baby, I mean, badass. You ain't invite me over for no food.
Hell, I'd even pretend to like the okra.
Hey, Jeffs. You did what?
I said I would pretend to like the okra to eat everything else.
Oh, eat the okra first.
Yeah.
It's good for you. It's good for you. Yeah, you can eat the okra.
It has beautiful flowers.
It's a good thing
You
I
can
got
put the okra in with the salad.
glad you
Beautiful flowers.
Salad. Yeah.
Okra has no place in no.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Especially raw. Oh my god.
Ooh, look at that stitch. Oh my goodness, what is that? Ooh-wee.
See, I don't get to eat like that when I visit my parents. Look, I be trying. Look, you should see me yesterday. Now I had went out to eat that morning, right? And I goes to this party. That food was so good. You would have thought I didn't eat nothing that whole day. It was so good. I was ready to lick the plate when I finished. Oh my word. Them double eggs and that potato salad. Oh.
Ooh.
And them green beans with potatoes. Oh my word. Oh. I could have had seconds of all that. I ain't even have to have no more chicken. The chicken was good though. The chicken was good, but everything else was just, oh my.
Yeah, I had the broth, the potato salad, macaroni and cheese, baked beans, coleslaw.
Watching you guys. Okay. Granny, I eat like that all the time. Cooking and cars are my passion. Where you at? Where you at? I need to know.
Exactly. Like yeah.
I'm making mustard greens from the garden and smothered turkey wings and macaroni and cheese. You already know I'm on my way to come see you. I'm gonna see you in December at Christmas time, so that I'm gonna get me some of that Christmas dinner you cooking over there. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait for you. I'm gonna make my rounds. Trust and believe. I'm going to everybody's house to eat. I went to visit Jessica and she ain't even cook for me. I had to cook for her. Ain't that something?
You're not gonna let me down, or you're not gonna let that go.
She made me. No. I went out of town. I didn't go out of town and cook. You made me cook.
I did not make you cook.
Yes, you did. How was I gonna eat? You wasn't cooking. You went and bought the stuff and put it there on the counter and left.
How many jobs am I working? How many jobs was I working? How many jobs do I work?
You work every day.
How many jobs though?
Just
3.
say it's besides the point.
Okay. I was doing what?
Okay,
I worked 3 jobs.
She was supposed to cook. She knew I was coming. She should already had the food and ready. So when I got there,
when I wasn't even living at home, I'm going to be able to do this when I wasn't even at home.
Huh?
I was going to do this
it's
when I wasn't
okay.
even at home.
It's okay. Don't defend yourself like that. Don't do that. You know I didn't mind cooking, so you had something to eat when you got home.
And I appreciated it.
Cause look, you need your strength to go back to work. You know what I'm saying? I do cook like that about 2-3 times a year, but usually try to eat low carbs. I make
But she's
exceptions
coming
for
back.
my visit home and occasional cheat day. That's why I'm thinking about
She's
going on a
coming back.
diet now and until Easter. So, because after Easter, I'm headed to St. Louis, and I know we're going to that high point. I know Jessica gonna cook me some cookies.
Hey, and I did bring you cookies, lots of cookies.
You brought me lots of. I mean, I've been on a cookie kick ever since. Wait till you see my video. I'm trying to drop it right now. Let me shut up. Let me finish dropping this video. Wait till you see this video.
Yes, we did go out to eat, and a lot of the nights she was here, my son had hockey as well, so we weren't even really at
Every
home.
day we went to hockey. Every
Yeah,
day for
yeah. So
12 days.
yeah, so yeah, like the only time that we were even close to being at home. Even she, I mean, she was home a little bit during the days, but other than that, no, we stayed busy.
That's why I
And then
had
we
to cook
DoorDash.
because I was at
Yep,
home during the day. You wasn't.
yep. We pizzaed,
Yep, we went to pizza.
cheeseburgers.
Yeah, that was
Man,
good.
that
Oh,
cheeseburger was so good.
I dropped a video of that.
Oh. Well, now I actually came across High Point's little store called Little Point.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Mhm. Apparently, the cook makes a little better cheeseburgers, but it's so good. Hey, Melanie. And who do we have? Carl? Is that Carol? Karel?
Okay, I just dropped it so you can see it.
Uh,
It is
What else?
beautiful. Oh my
What else
God.
did we do?
I had an epic cheat day yesterday though. Can't do it again for a while. Well, I'm on my way. So hey Melanie, what's
Oh,
up?
Sunita, I was working DoorDash, so
What's
I'd work on certain days. I would start at the warehouse, then finish at the office, and then go to
Oh,
DoorDash, stop
DoorDash
DoorDashing, we'd go to hockey, and
would
then
be
go
a
back to
must.
DoorDash. So it would just be just constant, 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 constant. That looks awesome. I need to get some mannequin heads. So do I need to order some from Temu, or I need to go to like our little, we have a couple beautician schools, cosmetology schools.
You go to the beauty supply and get some mannequin
yeah,
heads.
I ain't
that,
paying $15 for a mannequin head at the
yeah.
beauty supply store.
So exactly. So like I said, at this window because they have them down in the basement, used, right,
Yeah, we got a couple
for free.
cosmetology schools. So I'm gonna go stop by the schools because like that one's got like a shaved head. It's like after they use all the hair that's on the
Yeah.
head, what do they
Yeah.
do with the owls? Or not the owls, the
Oh,
head. So I'm gonna go check some of the schools and see
they
if I can
might
go
not give
find.
them up because they teach them how to weave hair on the head,
They might not, but it doesn't hurt to ask.
right?
I've got 3 of them that I could hit and ask. So, and that's just like the schools. That's the bigger ones. I could, I'm
Girl, when's
sure.
your birthday? Because I thought about you yesterday. Hey,
Hey,
Michael.
Indio, how are you? How are you?
Hey,
How are
Mike, how's it going,
you?
buddy?
So I'm gonna scratch doing the hat that I said that I was gonna
Gotta
do
get back to editing. I know that's right. That's hard. I can't do it.
because this December 23rd.
Oh, this is a long way away. See, I thought about you yesterday. I seen a miniature skillet with a miniature spatula. I was gonna get it for you, but I was like, she already got this stuff. She don't
Oh,
need this.
oh, another mini stick. I
Yeah,
love
she a
the minis.
miniature.
I love the minis.
She do everything miniature. Boy, I'll tell you, that lady be over there cooking that stuff and about to burn up her hair and everything else, the house and oh, have you ever been over there?
I have not.
You need to go. You need to laugh. Go over there and watch her cook this stuff. I
Okay.
promise you, you will crack up. Hey, the naked snail.
Hey, how are you, Snail? Nope, one too many. Boop, boop, boop. Nope,
Don't
undo.
start. I don't want none.
All
I
right,
don't need no
got
more
it.
trees, but I'm trying to find one more tree.
What
I
tree are
need to
you looking
go
for in specific?
a plum. Well, they supposedly have. Well, I should have got up this morning and went look for it because I know they're all gone because they was very the ones that was left they weren't worth buying. But they got some plum trees, apple trees, and some pear trees, I think it is, at the HEB for $9.99.
Oh, that's kind of a
Hey,
bad price.
Angie's treasure, how you doing? Good to
Six,
see you. Thanks for
7.
coming through.
Hey, Andy. 7,
When you going to see Jamie? Girl, you nosy. You just nosy.
7.
I'm on my way to St. Louis, Carol. Crossed over paranormal society. How you doing? Good to see
Hey,
you.
Jonathan.
Hey, Jonathan.
9,
Hey,
Jamie
Jonathan.
made turnip and mustard and
10,
cornbread yesterday. Oh, I bet you it's good today.
10.
Oh, that's Carol telling Jamie if she did. Oh, uh, but yours not from the garden, Carol. You got it from the store. I need to finish off my mustard and
I
collards.
didn't. Hi, Michael. I didn't see you come in.
I
Why? I
actually
don't have
need
things
to,
open. And Snail and Carol and Angie and just everybody. Hi, everyone.
I've got to transplant my tomatoes, Mona.
It's time.
Oh, yeah, they said, oh, yeah, I still got to get them transplanted.
So you gonna do them tonight or Tuesday?
They need to get done tonight.
Uh-uh.
And
Oh, I
then
need
I need
10
to get the
pounds from the store. 10 pounds. Lord, that's a lot.
closet ready for them to go into.
Okay.
So, John, you finding you another pattern to do?
Yeah, I'm looking at fastest crochet beanie ever.
Those
Did you
are
say the
What
always
it says.
fastest? Did you say the fastest? Is that what I heard?
Sarah
That's
says
what
I
it
found
says.
it last night after
Yeah,
3
she
weeks.
claims. So today, Days
ah.
Crochet says she calls it the Speedy Beanie. She calls it the Speedy Beanie because it's the fastest crochet she's ever done up. She can do one in 25 minutes. She can do one in 25 minutes.
What size silk
Wow.
is she using and what size yarn?
Yeah.
She's using a bulky 6, a
I
size 10
figures.
hook, 70
Yeah.
75 yards of yarn.
I could do one in 25 minutes with that too.
Yeah,
Okay.
me too.
I think I could too. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
slow.
And that's
I've
because,
made
yeah,
it.
six
I've
She
yards,
says
made.
she's
that's
using
big.
she's
I
using
made.
Lion Brand woolies.
I made Zach one of the 6 weight before with the blanket yarn.
Well, I don't
It
have
goes.
6. I got a 5 weight.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 5 weight, so I'll be working on this one instead. I'll use 5 weight.
Well, that's what I need to do. Get some 5
We'll
weight.
see.
You're happy done. Be proud.
Woo-hoo.
Thought of making some with that
Aw,
dotted.
Sarah.
It's really thin. That'll take a long time.
Which one's really thin, Jojo?
The dotting, it's kind of drapey.
Ooh. I haven't
But it'd
used
be
the dotting.
Hey, Jesse.
it would be pretty though.
Sarah, do what I did. Just throw them out in your flower bed and see if they come back on their own. I had several plants. I did that too. I was like, ah, well, they're dead. And then I in the flower bed.
I know Diana D says she has some bulky weight yarn for me.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Cause she gets it from giveaways or whatnot. People give to her and she didn't like bulky weight. She asked me the other day if I could use some. I was like, of course. That'd be wonderful for hats.
Oh, heck yeah. That's awesome.
I'm just using that mandala again because I had a lot of
There go Rudy again. Boy, I tell you, he's something else. Let me
That's
go over here.
Rudy's
This
back.
yarn.
Where over yours?
Yeah. Being extra.
Yeah.
I went to Joann's yesterday.
And how was it?
If I tell you they
Yes.
didn't have nothing in there, no yarn.
I believe it.
But the little bit they did have. But the lady was telling me that Ollie's bought all the yarn.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. That's
Yep.
good to know.
Yep, that's why she said that's why it's only 20% off. She said they up under a different. They not Joann's anymore because I was trying to use my military discount,
Yeah.
and she was like, they not Joann's anymore.
Oh no, it's under the liquidator's name now.
Right, it's liquidators now. Yeah, I'm like, okay. And I was like, well, I need to go. That's where I should have been going. But no, Jessica wanted to be on live, and she keeps sending me these things to go live too. So I didn't get a chance to go to Ollie's to see if they had anything. I don't need no yarn anyway. I really don't need no yarn.
Don't say that.
I'm you got
Don't
sending
say
me
that.
some
That's
yarn,
not. Yes,
and
ma'am.
Gulf Coast Granny sending me some yarn. I don't need
Well, yes,
I don't
ma'am.
need yarn.
Well, there's nothing.
Hey,
Well,
Mary.
yeah, don't say
Come
that.
on,
There's
Mary.
never enough yarn, dude.
Yeah, you don't need extra yarn.
Hey,
You
Mary
don't need any extra
Yeah.
yarn.
and Melanie.
My joints because it's only 25. Girl, if I tell you it's not, there isn't much of no yarn. I was looking for black since I'm low on black. I was trying to just stock up on black. Ain't nothing in there black. Nothing.
Just go to Walmart and get mainstays. It's good yarn too.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm end up doing.
I like mainstays. It's not quite as sometimes Red Heart's black can be kind of rough.
I haven't been buying from Walmart and stuff lately. I'm on vacation.
I
I'm ready to go
always
on vacation, so I gotta save up all my money. Hey, Beth.
There's Auntie Beth. I was actually just thinking about you when we started talking black yarn.
every
Yarn
time I'm
for matter of fact, I think that's what I don't know what I got, but I did get some yarn. How you doing, Juanita? Good to see you. Thanks for coming
every
through.
time I'm at Walmart, I end up going right past the yarn, just the way it works. And
Yes.
most times I don't buy anything, but
You said y'all what I
sometimes I was like, oh, that would be pretty. I could use that or something.
Exactly, for something. Always for something.
Hey, Beth.
I thought about getting some of the ombre,
The
perhaps.
mandala or the red heart ombre.
Red heart.
Red Heart Ombre makes really nice hats.
Yeah. So I thought getting some of
This
that
what I
and
went and bought yesterday.
then
Ooh, got her some big twist.
Ooh,
nice.
no, don't do that.
And they got one that's a little bit lighter. You have to pay attention. One of the ladies, she put me up on game. She say, you need to pay attention because one is darker than the other. You better check the lot numbers because you be, picking them up and
Mhm.
just looking right at it. You can't tell. You really, really have to look at it to see the difference. So I end up buying 4 of each
Switch
because
them
I've been
around.
wanting to make some blue jean hats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I was looking at the ombre,
Well, it doesn't matter then, right?
my
I'm in the bushes. Okay, Juanita.
my ex was with me, and he's like, yarn again. And I was like, I just want some ombre. And he's like, well, which ones are those? And I think the ones down here. And he picked up one and how about this? He's like, I do not like camouflage. It's green and gross.
Oh,
You know, and I said, I don't want to. It's hard to work with for me. You know, like, no.
oh.
And he's like, well, some of the military people might like that. And I'm like,
Thank you very much.
and I was like, yeah. And I was like, maybe I will. Maybe I will.
Yeah.
I was like, I
Yeah, you
can,
making hats for the veterans. That'd be right on time.
yeah. So I was like, maybe so. Maybe so.
And not only military though, you have the hunters that like it too. Because
Yeah,
that help camouflage.
Yeah,
yeah.
but the hunters are supposed to be wearing blaze orange.
They do have
And
blaze orange on their
then,
chest.
then I made my brother-in-law a hat for I made it neon orange.
I made all of the nieces and nephews that hunt blaze orange hats a couple years ago.
And
Okay.
he did ask for a camouflage one, and I did make him one because I had some of the yarn. Because somebody wanted, I don't know, something made with it. It was a hat and scarf or whatever, and I had some left. So I did make him a hat with that. So, I was like, but he's got the biggest damn head I've ever seen in my life.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Like Anthony and my
No,
nephew
it,
Wayne, they both
it's
have
big,
really big heads.
it's bigger than that. I was like, holy crap! So I made it when I was down there. My sister's husband, and I was like, just hold still. And he's like, what do you keep doing that for? And I got to measure your fat head. He's like a fat head, and I think you have a huge head. I've never made a hat for anybody with as big as head as yours, so I have to
Mm-mm.
work it a little bit because I had a hat that I had made that fit me perfectly. I had him try it on, and he couldn't get it on over his head. Oh my god! So I had to increase like three. It was like three more rows to get it to fit him right. And he's like, "Are you going to use fancy stitches?" I was like, "Always." I made half doubles. He thinks, he didn't know any better. And he asked how long it would take, and I said,
Ring
days.
my bell.
I was like, hats are the most difficult thing to make, and he's like, seriously? And oh yeah. And then it was like an hour and a half later, I took it to him. There you go.
Hunters, military, rednecks, and wannabe alike.
Yeah,
Gulf Coast. Girl, you so funny.
The camouflage I had at the time was a 5-weight, so it went pretty quick to make it. But I think I have some 5-weight in my room on the shelf. I just got to get to it. But now that it's getting nicer out, I can actually go in there and not freeze to death and get a lot of that stuff out and go donate it. Our Goodwill here closed. We don't have a Goodwill anymore to donate it to.
What?
Yeah, they closed.
Seriously?
Yep, they went out of business. Yep.
Yep, they are restructuring Goodwill now.
Wow.
They have one in Geneseo, but that's a half hour away. So all they did was put it on the curbside, all the stuff, put free or yeah, it's a lot of Christmas stuff, and it's nice Christmas stuff, but I don't decorate.
That's where my sister goes to get most of her Christmas decorations because she
Yeah,
decorates every single room.
yeah, like Salvation Army I can take it to, or they have a place called Abilities Plus. They'll take care of everything too. So
Well, me and my sister have decided we're donating to Paws and Claws, which all the proceeds go back into the Humane Society, our local one.
Aw.
So it, pays for spays and neuterings, shots, medical care, whatever they
yeah,
have to do for them.
I buy a huge bag of cat food, and a huge bag of dog food every month, and take it to our shelter.
Oh,
Just to help out. That's if I
yeah.
can that month. If I can, sometimes I
Well,
can't.
everybody always forgets about the poor animals. I mean,
Um,
granted, people need it too, and I get that, and I'm on board with that. But there's a lot more charities out there to help people than there are to help animals.
yeah, I just help out where I can.
That's awesome.
People, pets, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. I'll help out where I can.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do a couple rounds of this turtle stitch to see if I like it or not.
I'm supposed to be crocheting, aren't I? Yeah. Well, Zach had leftover mac and cheese, so I ate some mac and cheese.
Ooh. Awesome.
And so that's a decent
That would sound
lunch.
pretty good.
Mac and cheese. And tonight I've been wanting like some eggs and toast. So
Which
I'll
always
probably
tastes
have,
better in the evening.
so I'll either have that or cinnamon toast sounds good too.
Ooh, yes, it does.
And I make up my own with, sugar-free stuff.
That is the grandbaby's favorite breakfast: cinnamon toast and a warm cup of tea.
Mm. I might make me some tea.
Yeah, but I make my own cinnamon sugar.
Hey, Lona.
How are you today? How's mom?
Hey, Lona. Uh, if you think about it, Joe, it's cheaper to make your own. You already
Yeah.
have everything you need to make it, so why buy it? I do know
Right.
people who buy the actual bottled cinnamon and sugar, and I'm like,
Why?
I have one that was from Spice Farm cinnamon sugar. And the only reason I bought it, it was in the clearance aisle for $1, so I bought 3 or
okay,
4
all
of
right.
them.
Now, see, I could see that.
Well,
I bought
yeah.
3 or 4 of them, because my sugars are well under control. So if I just put a little bit of this on some toast, I'm fine. But once I empty
What
one
got
and
me when I asked her that, she said because she needed it that'll sprinkle. I said, go get a salt and pepper shakers, the big metal ones.
Yeah.
Make cinnamon and sugar, and then you can just sprinkle it on. Oh, I never thought of that. I said,
Yeah,
that's why you have me.
this one here is about empty. So once it's empty, I'll put my stuff in it that I can use.
Yeah, I reuse
And
mine all the
then,
time for different stuff.
and then I just put my name on it so that you know. But Zach uses sugar-free stuff too. It doesn't bother him at all. Like I make sugar-free hot chocolate, and he loves it. He took some to his friend at work, and he wants more.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I'm like, give me some money, I'll make it for you. It's not exactly cheap to make.
Love you. See you in the morning.
Bye, Bill.
Bye.
He said bye.
Have a good day at work. Night. Day. Your day. Night. Whatever.
I make my own hot chocolate. 'Cause if you go to the store and try to find one that's sugar-free, it's hard to find it. You might
Hey,
find one
diversity, love.
Lona, have
Hey,
you
diversity.
out
but when
container
you do,
boards that you could put on the porch or the balcony if you're in an apartment, or even the windowsill, like herbs and stuff, and she could garden that way.
Yeah.
Because I know when my mom went with her cancer when she got really bad, because she loved her flower garden, and we planted her flowers in pots and put them in her windowsill so she could sit there and talk to her plants and baby them, like you do. And she said they kept her company.
Yeah, bring the garden to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be
Hey.
messy, but bring it indoors, set up a little table for her, and just let her have fun. Let her
Put a
make a
little
mess. Let her.
tarp
Right
underneath
there,
it to
yeah.
catch any water or dirt that falls or leaves, and be easy to clean that way.
Yeah.
That's what I say. If she enjoys it that much, honey, I say bring it into her.
Yep.
Right. Yep. You can bring it in the house.
Keeping them interested in life is very important.
Yep.
Giving her a
Yes.
sense of
And
purpose.
they
And moving. She's got to move too. If she
Yep.
can, however she can.
Well,
Give her
with my
something
mom, we
simple
would
to
just
take
get her
care of.
up and put her in her wheelchair. She didn't have the strength to roll it, but we would just roll her over by the window.
Yeah.
And my dad built shelves up the windowsill.
Say she doesn't like plants in the house.
What about outside the windows?
Oh yeah, no,
That was my
not
dad.
keep the plants in the house. You just have to bring the plants inside and
Put it on a
it's
rolling
container
cart.
garden.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
they don't
she
want to
doesn't
bring the
have to do
bugs in the
container.
house.
Well, I mean, what's life without a few bugs?
Some people don't like bugs in their house.
I
Some
don't
people
like
can't do
bugs, but they're
bugs.
a part of life, and plants need bugs.
You can do bugs. You got people who cannot do bugs. Period.
I can do
Hey,
bugs.
Deborah.
Spiders.
Hey, Debbie.
Hi, Deborah.
How you doing?
I know like a spider.
Welcome. And man, this yarn is busy.
That's my BFF, y'all.
Oh, I like that.
From middle
From
school.
school?
Yep, middle school.
Oh, okay. Lena.
Yeah. This is very busy.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Do
I
y'all
like that.
does she have a porch, Lena? Or like a balcony?
My
where
dog's
you
here,
get out
like
and get fresh
watching
air?
TV, hanging out with. Okay, great. Don't hurt the dog though. Oh my God, I love you. I love you too. Look, girl. Forever and ever.
What? It is
Ever,
nowhere
ever?
near. You got
Ever,
like
ever.
3 hours and 15
Never,
minutes.
ever.
So quit with the puppy dog, guys, and go lay down. Nope. It was just fed. I know.
Don't
because
you be yelling at my puppy.
No, he's not going to get a treat when he hasn't even eaten his dinner.
Oh.
All right. Cash. Gotta
Yeah.
eat dinner first.
Yeah, see? Got to eat dinner before you can have dessert.
You gotta go eat your dinner.
Oh, my God. His lower lip is quivering.
Oh.
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 It's not going to work on me. Go. I don't want to see your face if you're going to do that to me. Nope. Nope.
Aw.
Love you, Cash. Go get your dinner.
Go eat.
Go
If you
eat.
want
Hurry
treat,
up and
you
go
have
eat.
to eat.
Then and be sure after the dog eat, you give him his treat.
Oh, he gets a treat every night at 8 o'clock.
Oh.
Without fail.
Mhm.
Always. Every night. Unless he's been naughty, in which case he loses out on it.
Oh.
Not, since I started that, he hasn't left the yard.
Oh.
Oh, he's very food motivated.
I know that's right.
Aren't we
I
all?
know that's right.
Aren't we all? I'm just saying.
I'm just
Is
saying.
he eating now?
Huh?
Did he go eat?
No, he's standing here with that quivery lip with the
Yes,
puppy
we
dog
have a
eyes.
cheer out there for her.
No to eat.
She has
No treat
issues
to
with
eat.
breathing when she's outside.
Got to eat
Our
first.
air quality gets messed up. All the fires.
Lona, can she
Oh,
wear a mask and her oxygen? I'm assuming she's on oxygen. Oxygen under the mask.
plus her feet swell up when they're down. Yes, they're gonna have to put her feet up.
Or get her some yarn and let her learn how to crochet flowers. And then she could have crocheted flowers inside.
If I remember right, didn't Ruthie teach you how to crochet? No, but I did crochet with Ruthie. But my mom taught me how to crochet when I was a little girl. Ruthie had brought me back into it because I hadn't done it since I was a little girl. And I had my stages of crocheting. No, she didn't teach me.
Okay, Lona.
So she's been looking for something to knit.
You can knit flowers as well.
With a mask, but she's not on oxygen. You know, if we all gonna need a mask in a minute, y'all better get y'all some while they cheap.
Chris K, nope, not working. Dinner before dessert. That's the rule.
Annie,
Did you not hear what Bill just said a little while ago? He said he ought to weigh 300 pounds the way I cut. And
I
he
know
really
Ruthie
should.
has something to do with helping you. Yeah, she did. She started me off on pattern, and me and Eddie was over there working. Now she taught Eddie how to crochet because we all three of us was sitting there crocheting all day.
Lona, does she know how to use double point needles? Or just straight knitting? Or straight needles? Oh, okay, Chris. Yeah, that's what he said. The dog, he just needs to learn. He thinks if he gets handouts, he don't have to eat the dog food. I'm honestly about ready to go Connie's way and start making his dog food. Oh, okay. So she does. There are tons and tons of
Stuffed shells with
flower
for dinner
pattern
tonight
on
here.
YouTube.
Oh, hey, the crafty gypsy. Stuff
I'm coming down.
sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm coming down.
I like pretty much any kind of Italian food. I don't think there's any Italian I've ever had I didn't like. No, I already told her no, Jess. I already told her no.
Look,
No.
but Chris said it. Chris said it.
I know, but I already told her no. In my house, we have dinner first.
I'm glad she did too. She did a lot of things before she passed away, Debbie. She did a lot of things. She kept me out of trouble.
My grandma did not know how to knit
She
or
might be bored
crochet,
with making socks.
but the
She'd
woman
rather
did.
knit a article of clothing, I think.
I need to dip these in chocolate.
Get what in chocolate?
Just dip them in some chocolate milk.
Okay. That looks
The blonde
pretty
Oreos.
good.
Blonde Oreos.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Bill was sitting there this
Thank
morning
you for teasing me.
cracking blonde jokes left and right. And I was just sitting there staring at him. He goes, "What?" I said, "You realize you're blonde, right?" "Well, that's different." I was like, "No, it's not." I said, "Blonde is blonde." How about a hat, Lana? A knitted hat is much like a sock without a heel. Or a shawl. She could knit a shawl. I'd say a sweater, but I don't know. She can make socks. I know she can figure out how to make a sweater. Or cowls. Yes, Chris K.
Just because it is the boucle, it's very textury.
Yes. And it is bouncy and soft once you get it worked up. I'm just not a fan of working with it.
No, it's
Because blonde's attention span, it has no attention span. It's easier for men.
It's very busy. I'm not a fan of these busy
Bestie
yarns.
Deb. Now, every bit of bootclothing yarn that I get that is donated to me, or if I find it on sale, I just get it and take it to her because she loves it. And she goes, "Oh, I'll pay you for it." And I said, "No." I said, "Because I wouldn't use it anyway. There's no point."
Chris says, "Why are blonde jokes so short?"
So brunettes can remember them, but I'm not a brunette, so still safe. You know, we read
really
Harry. Or at least that's what I'm told. I don't really know. I think I'm sweet and innocent personally, but
Sure. Aren't we all, Annie?
Probably.
When we're sleeping.
I'm way more innocent than most people take. Or no.
You had to check on that yourself.
That part.
Yeah.
Got a frog in my throat. That's all. Okay, now he went to eat his dinner when he figured out he wasn't going to get nothing else. It was funny. I took Bill took his dinner to him, and he came out of his room and he goes, I tried to give him a bite, but he pushed my hand away. And I said, "Really?" I was walked in, and I was like, "Hey." He just picked up the fork and looked at me. I said, "In your mouth." He put it in his mouth, and he goes, I said, "Yeah." I said, "From now on, taste something before you turn it down." I knew I didn't get. He won't eat the rice. He is icked out by rice for some reason, but he likes chicken. Yeah, but he's really strange. Like he'll only eat shell pasta. He won't eat any other shape of pasta. And he doesn't like spaghetti sauce, but the sauce in the, because I make what do y'all call it, goulash? Around here we call it macaroni, hamburger, and tomatoes.
Chili mac.
No,
no. You said potatoes.
It's hamburger with onions diced in it, tomatoes, and then cooked pasta. That's macaroni, hamburger, tomatoes. That's all it's in it. A little bit of butter, salt, and pepper. He will eat that. He will eat piles of that, but he won't eat spaghetti. Even if I put the spaghetti over shell noodles, he won't eat spaghetti sauce. I'm like, okay, so he doesn't like oregano or basil because there's garlic powder and onions in the other one. It has to be the oregano and the basil that he doesn't like.
And the spaghetti sauce. Or is it the texture?
Oh no,
Of the
because
sauce.
I make homemade spaghetti sauce. I do not use. Bill won't eat jar sauce. He told me that was divorce proceedings if I ever fed him spaghetti sauce. So
Now
I
there
never
are some
bought it.
decent jar sauces that aren't too bad as a base if you kind of like spruce them up.
I personally, I love Prego, but and you can doctor it up and you can work with it, and that's exactly what it is. You know, I add to it, but nope, he will not touch a jar. I've never had jar sauce, and I'm not starting now because his mom always made homemade sauce. And it's honestly,
Aldi
it's not that
has a
it's not
good sauce.
harder to make homemade sauce than it is to open that jar. It really isn't.
Oh yeah, it's no. But it's better if you have homemade tomatoes because taking your time to make homemade sauce with store-bought tomatoes is nearly pointless because store-bought
And
tomatoes
that's
are
why I
disgusting.
have an
They have
entire freezer
zero.
full of tomatoes. And last year I told him, I said, peel them, freeze them, we'll freeze them whole. And he goes, why? And I said, it'll
Mm-hmm.
make a better sauce for some reason. I've tried it both ways, you know, dicing them up and freezing them and using them. And you get more water than you get sauce. But if you
Yeah.
leave them whole and then squish them up after they're thawed, you get the best, creamiest sauce from them.
Do you skin them or do you
Yes.
leave the skin on?
No, I skin
Okay.
them.
So
It's
a
easier
quick
to
fling
skin
it.
them beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
And you just put the little X on the bottom, drop them in the boiling water, peel the skin. It's not hard.
Yeah.
Uh,
Nope. It's so easy.
once I learned how to do that, and I'm like, oh, wow. Because my mom used to make us peel them with a knife.
Oh yeah.
His mom taught me the X and dropping
The
them
X
in
and boiling.
and I'm like, cool, that's so much easier.
Yeah, and it only takes a few seconds for them in the boiling water.
Mm-hmm. 3 to 5, depending on the type of tomato and the size. I have noticed that Roma tomatoes take a minute or two more than like your just regular like slicing tomatoes.
Yeah, because the skin's a little thicker.
Yeah. And I grow both types. I grow the Romas and I grow regular because we are tomato freaks here. I've just sit
Love.
down and eat a tomato sandwich as anything else in the summertime.
No, we'll eat tomatoes like apples.
Yep. Little sprinkle of salt.
Yeah.
Go to town.
A little bit of salt.
Okay. In my sister's case, she sprinkles sugar on hers.
The foot.
She said it's the only way she can eat tomatoes that doesn't flare her reflux.
Because the acid.
Yeah. She said, how about you? And I was like, I just eat them and suffer. I don't really give a crap.
See, tomatoes don't bother me too much. Knock on wood. But tomatoes are really bad for inflammation as well.
Tomatoes would blister my face when I ate them. I would have blisters all over my face from the acid. And as I got older, it just stopped doing it. Probably because I never stopped eating tomatoes. I just was real careful about
kind of get immune.
My skin.
Right.
Well, you would think if they blister but the outside, my face, right? My lips. But it never blistered my tongue or the inside of my mouth.
That's weird.
I'll see. Lona said she had tomatoes with sugar on them growing up. One of her clients suggested she put sugar on her tomatoes so she'd be able to eat them without it upsetting her stomach, and she said it does. Now, me, I don't like sweet. I don't even put. Oh, I know blasphemy for some people. I do not put sugar in my spaghetti sauce.
See, yes, I do. It actually helps bring out the flavor.
No, I do. I do not put sugar in it because I think tomatoes are naturally sweet enough.
Just gosh.
Now,
I cuts out on the vinegar flavor.
When I fry my cabbage, I do put sugar on that because, believe it or not, it kills the butt smell. Just like a half a teaspoon in a huge skillet of fried cabbage, and you won't have that smell at all.
Okay. Did you say the butt smell?
I call it the butt smell because it just smells like a big old fart. So I call it the butt smell.
Yeah, it do. Make your fart smell too.
That's why hubby only gets cabbage on the nights that he has to work. And he was sitting there, he's like, "You guys are not going to like me." And I was like, "Oh, well," I said, "Take
Okay.
some too." I said, "Then you're all doing it so nobody notices."
Oh, terrible.
I didn't know they were bad for arthritis. Like,
Mm-mm.
I mean, I have severe arthritis in my knees, hips, and elbows, but in my shoulders. But I
Ooh.
eat a lot of tomatoes. A lot of
And Lana
tomatoes.
says tomatoes cause fever blisters for her if I eat too many. And then she loves toasted tomato sandwiches, but she's
Yes.
not supposed to eat tomatoes anymore.
Yep.
Hey, Six Bows.
Thin
Six
slices of
Bowls. How you
tomato.
doing? Good to see you. Thanks for
Six
coming
bows.
through.
Now that's an interesting name. That's cute.
Six Bows.
I'm just going to have to suffer with it later. I've got of my vices in life. I'm not giving up my tomatoes too. I will never give up
Yeah.
tomatoes or peanut butter, and I don't care what the doctor says. Because I would say those are my two favorite foods: peanut butter and tomatoes, not together though.
Yes, peanut butter.
And I like tomatoes. I like fried green tomatoes. I like green tomato salsa and green tomato relish, which is yum. Oh man, I miss Aggie. She used to make the best chow chow.
Chow chow.
What you cooking for dinner today, Six Bowls?
Chow chow is a type of relish, Jess,
Oh, I love chow chow.
that you eat with brown beans and fried potatoes and cornbread.
No, I just eat it on
eat it.
hot dog.
What?
Chow chow. I never tried it on a hot dog. It probably would be good on a hot dog because I like relish.
Or
But,
or
and
or
like
you can just
wet
try it like bruschetta.
countries,
Just put it on some
we eat
sourdough bread.
slaw on our dogs. It's so funny. Somebody from Georgia come up here and went to Hillbilly Hot Dogs, and they ordered a chili dog. Well, in the state of West Virginia, a chili dog does not have a hot dog on it. It is just the chili and the fixins in the bun.
Mm-mm.
And she was like eating it. She goes, "Hey, you forgot the hot dog." And she said, "You ordered a chili dog." She said, "Yeah." She said, "That's a chili dog." She goes, "No, a chili dog is a hot dog with chili on it." And she said, "No, that's a hot dog with chili on it." She said, "You order it different here."
Oh.
Mm.
Everywhere else but there. Okay.
Yep, pretty much. Everybody I've talked to, like, oh, I never heard of that. It's like
Right.
a lot. Joe never heard it. Joe doesn't eat slaw on her hot dogs
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Hey, Tracy.
because I'm north of the slaw
Hey,
line.
Trace.
There's actually a slaw line as you come up from the south in West Virginia, on the border of West Virginia and Tennessee and Virginia. There's a big
Did you
sign.
say there's a
That's
wall?
the slaw line. It's you have if you're north of the slaw line, you eat slaw on your hot dogs.
What?
Hey, yes, Michelle. Is she in here?
Tracy is here.
Hey, Michelle, she is here. Good to see
there's
you,
Michelle.
darling.
Hey, Michelle.
Good to see you. Sitting here talking food, working on Happy Hat.
Food. Yes, food's wonderful.
Love food. Which Happy Hats, and it's actually in the description box, has a Facebook group and page. So if you have not joined or liked, please do so. And kind of follow us on this Happy Hat journey.
Lana, no, we do not eat kraut on hot dogs. Hubby loves kraut on sausage dogs, but not on hot dogs.
Yeah, there's sauerkraut and sausage, yes. Yeah. Smoked
Well, the
sausage.
sausage has
Or
got
Polish
enough
sausage.
seasoning to hold up to the kraut. I don't think hot dogs are way milder flavor wise, and they just kind of all you taste is the kraut. You don't taste the hot dog.
Oh yeah, it would really kill the hot dog. Now on Polish sausage, yes.
Sarah, get a hold of Jess. Email Jess.
Yes, Happy Hat 2025. Let me put it down here. I'll scroll it down. Maybe. There we go. There you go.
Is that information also on the Facebook page, Jess?
Not yet, because I didn't want to publicly blast your address.
No. Just the email for it.
Oh, yeah. Yes, the email should be on there. But I am getting a hold of the VA. I'm going to see if the VA can open up and donate a P.O. box there in West Virginia for us to send them to. Since technically, in order to open up a P.O. box, you have to be a resident, and I obviously am not. So
I actually got to stop by the post office and talk to the whatever you call the dudes overhead of all that to see how much it cost here in town to get one, and I haven't had a chance to get down there and talk to him. And you can't call them because they will not answer the phone.
Oh no. They're too busy.
Ow. Crap. Bent my neck the wrong way. Sorry. It reminded me it doesn't move that way. Okay, Jeff, it's Culloden. It's Culloden.
What is Culloden?
He said he has a friend that lives in Culloden, West Virginia, which is the next town over from me to the west.
Oh, okay.
It's like, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes.
That sounds good.
10 minutes if you get the speed limit. It's 5 minutes for me.
Okay, that's a lot.
Gerald Vance.
Gerald
I know the Vance name. I know a lot of Vances, but I'm not sure if I know. I don't know him.
Vance?
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of Vances around here. One of my besties was married to a Vance for about 15 years.
I live about 45 minutes from Harper's Ferry and an hour to the casino. Oh, going to the casino. Hey, Lydia. I was
Hey,
at
Lydia.
for a while.
Welcome back, Lydia.
One of my bosses. It's okay.
Okay, Linda Vance sounds familiar to me, Jeff. I could get a whole art. Do you know Corky Vance? Oh, the casino is actually in Cross Lane, Sarah. Well, wow, you're not that far from me if you go to the casino, Sarah. It's probably a half hour to my house from there.
Mm-mm.
Oh, in Charlestown. Okay. You see, okay. That's a different town.
Annie just said he is the Appalachian Heritage Woodshop.
I know, and I keep trying to figure out where I need to look that up and see where it's at and stop in there because we love stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll have to ask my son about that, Jeff. He went to Marshall.
Here.
Oh, cool, Jeff. Did you go to the Pumpkin Festival while you were here? If not, you should time it next time that you come visit to go to the Pumpkin Festival because it's really cool. They got so much handmade stuff, and he probably has a booth there as well. Jeanette said she did check on that, and they don't have a P.O. box. That was for you, Jess.
Who doesn't? The VA?
So.
Check with the VA, and they don't have a P.O.
Yeah, I was going to see if they wouldn't mind donating and opening up a P.O. box for us.
Jeff, you went to the Pumpkin Festival? I got to tell you, I'm not a. Yes, yeah, that, yeah. The Glass Chloe Blinko is just right before you get to Pumpkin Park. Blinko, oh my God, I love watching Blow Glass.
Michelle.
It's amazing. Beautiful. I have one piece of Blinko glass.
Welcome back.
It's a little pricey, but totally worth it. But yeah, did you try some pumpkin ice cream? Oh my God, the pumpkin ice cream is so good. And homemade pumpkin butters and pumpkin fudge and pumpkin pie and pumpkin bread. You know, because it's a pumpkin festival.
Pumpkin wild.
Uh-huh. Oh, cool.
See, I don't mind the real pumpkin flavor stuff, but I've never gotten to that pumpkin
No,
spice.
I don't do the pumpkin spice stuff. It's got to have actual real pumpkin in it. Or it's just
I did make a pumpkin pie before, homemade, because I was curious. The way I make it, I don't know about everybody else, but the way I make it.
See, I say I make pumpkin pies, but what I make is a pumpkin custard pie. And people's like, that's not real pumpkin pie. And I said, this is the pumpkin pie I grew up with, which was a pumpkin custard. It's not, in my opinion, tastes way better than just regular pumpkin pie. It's not as regular pumpkin pie has got a texture to it.
Okay.
And hello, Tiff. Welcome in.
Kind of like it's got the little bits of pumpkin in it. But when you make the pumpkin custard, it all plumps and it's so smooth and creamy. So much better. Okay, Jeff, I'll check into that. Hi, Tiff. How are you? Oh, we got a house today. That's nice.
Let's see, the rest going to be straight up.
Yes, ma'am.
Sweet potato pie is okay, and most of the commercial pumpkin pies you buy is actually sweet potato. A lot of people don't realize that because sweet potatoes are, and I don't know why they would be cheaper to grow them because pumpkins are not that hard to grow. We grow them every year. Yes, Tiff, I also like apple pie. Actually, I don't think, other than pecan, I don't think I've ever tasted a pie and mincemeat. I don't like mincemeat pie.
Oh, I do.
Oh, my father-in-law. Oh my God, he would just be over the moon anytime I made him a mincemeat pie. He loved them, but I did not like them at all.
You know how to make mincemeat pie?
Yeah, yes.
Girl, I need you.
I will get you the recipe.
Okay.
I will get the recipe. I'll get it though.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yep, that was his favorite pecan. I made him a pecan and a mincemeat pie every year. My dad was the pumpkin custard. My mother was lemon meringue, so I made each one. And his mom she loves her pecan pie. She can't have it anymore, but I make her little tiny mini ones.
Yeah.
And I'll just take her 2 or 3 of them, and that's all she can have.
Jessica, did you see my video that I just dropped not too long ago? Hey, Connie.
Not yet, no.
Check it out.
Oh, Jeff, honey,
Look what I got for my birthday.
word in. I'm talking.
Hello, Miss Connie.
Uh-oh.
At least that's
Yes,
what
I will go look, Mona.
I'm counting stitches.
Oh, okay. He's counting stitches, Jeff. I was taking it
Just
for
made me
you,
lose
John.
count.
Come on.
I gotta count them all over again.
Don't miscount. Yeah, Jeff, y'all come back up this way. Let me know, and maybe we can pick time and have coffee or something.
Go for a run.
I don't run
I'll
anywhere,
get that new
John.
hip.
I hate black eyes. I never run anymore. I
Certain
sat
activities have to stop being done.
waiting for everybody to get up this morning. Because believe it or not, I got up at 10 and everybody, those two were still asleep, and I just let them sleep. Made my coffee, went out on the porch with my crochet, said good morning to the world, and then the pollen hit me.
I can't sleep in. I can't sleep in anymore.
Well, I mean, technically, I only slept like 6 hours, so it wasn't really sleeping in.
I'm just listening too. It's okay. Go on and cook your food. I know you cooking over there.
Jess, Michelle wants to know when you're going back to YarnCom.
As in us doing a meetup or whatever. Whenever I'm at work, I'm only like 4 minutes away from YarnCom. So if we need to meet up.
Jess, Jeanette says she has the name and number for the person you get a hold of for the homeless vets.
Ooh, that'd be awesome, Jeanette.
Wow, that is frogging so easy.
Oh, this ain't frog. No, I'm just pulling out the rest of the ball.
Oh, I was going to say, man, I've never seen it frog that easily.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm almost at the end of the ball.
Jeff said she's good in 2 weeks.
Okay. Yeah, just get a hold of me.
Okay, Jeff. Jeff said he'll be right back.
And then, Michelle, we also have
Sure you will.
the Fiber Festival coming up at the end of the month as well. And be sure to check out Michelle. She goes live tomorrow, Motivation Monday. I almost want to say Tuesday as well, because I know there's like a little Tuesdays little thing.
Gulf Coast Granny. I also like pumpkin soup. My family does not.
Michelle, depending on whose side you're on, if you're on my side, drop strawberry. If you're on Mona's, type 6. And if you are over on Hooks, Hooks, and Change, type Barney. And Nightbot will drop your link. And that goes for anybody. Feel free to drop your link in all the channels. That way you can become friends with everybody. Our friends are cool.
Jeanette said they will pick the items up from her house, so maybe they want to keep it like that.
I know. Well, the thing, but if we're having people,
just so Jeanette, with all of us making hats, that's going to be a lot of boxes.
Well, yes, but that's not what I'm worried about. Is I don't want to give out personal addresses.
Yeah.
To people I don't know. I don't want to give out Annie's address to people I don't know, and I don't want to give Jeanette's address to people I don't know. So that's why I want to get a P.O. box. If worst came worst, like that's the downfall, is I can't open it because I don't live in West Virginia, so I can't open it. I'm not a resident. But I will find somebody to open it, so that way there is nobody's personal address being given, because it's not. I mean, that's just not. I'm not.
Well, I
comfortable with
can get a hold of the Well, I mean, even if they go to the PO box, and I'll have to go pick them up and take them to Jeanette. I'm not sure where the post office in Nitro is.
Well, and that's why I've got to figure out. Yeah,
Well,
try to
it
look where it
would
is.
have
but
to come to my post office because it's not that far from my house. Or maybe
so
even
yeah, I
better,
just have to.
go to the Culloden post office because it's also close to my house and easier to get in and out of.
That one, or even one close to Jeanette, since you're going
Well, I was
there
gonna say
anyway.
Metro, but I'm
You
not
know.
sure where the post office is because wherever it's at, you still have to go pick them up. And if I have
21st and 3rd.
it sent to one,
20
I know exactly where. Go ahead, John.
21st and 3rd Ave. 21st and 3rd Ave in Nitro.
Okay.
So yeah, I just don't want to be
It's,
giving out personal address.
A block up from the Nitro Wars.
Right
It's a
up
block
from
up from the Nitro Wars Museum, a block up from the Nitro Elementary, and
Okay.
right beside the store in Gold.
I know where it's at.
Nitro Wars Museum.
Yep. That War Museum is.
Well, it's right on 3rd. So it can't be that hard to miss.
Well, being as they
There's
have
two main streets. You got 3rd,
statue of
second and the highway. The highway, 2nd and 3rd Ave.
Well, see, we have a highway avenue in Hurricane as well, which is kind of weird if you think about it. But
Well, 1st Ave is the highway, right?
they don't really call that First Avenue. They call it Main Avenue, but it's not Main Street. Main Street is one street back.
Google Maps.
Hey, Rebecca.
Google Maps calls it 1st.
Hey,
Google Maps
welcome in, welcome in.
but that's not what the people that live there call it.
Oh, I don't care. It's also called Hurricane, not Hurricane.
It's not Hurricane. It's Hurricane.
Say it.
Hurricane.
Hurricane. It's not Hurricane.
It's Hurricane. Hurricane. It's Hurricane.
Oh, it's Hurricane.
Oh, here we go again.
Don't be picking on my town.
Why is Joe so quiet? She's sleeping?
Mm-mm.
She was crocheting. She may have fell asleep.
You sleeping, Joe?
Or she might just be ignoring us while she's working.
She's
She
sleeping.
walked away.
No, she's sleeping.
Probably went to the restroom like I did. And I went and got some water as well.
I've eaten bourbon chicken at several restaurants in my life, and I got to say, mine's better than any of them.
Your what?
My bourbon chicken.
Bourbon chicken?
You mean
Yes.
You take some
Yeah,
bourbon
bourbon.
and put it in and inject the chicken?
Nope. It is. You dice your chicken up, you season it, toss it with cornstarch, set it aside, and in a pan, you put a little bit of olive oil and some garlic and ginger, and just cook it until the garlic is fragrant. And then you pour in 1 cup of chicken stock and a 1/4 cup of soy sauce and a 1/2 cup of bourbon and 4 tablespoons of ketchup and some browning sauce. And you just boil it until it starts to thicken. Fry your chicken up in a skillet, saute, so that it browns up. Dump the sauce over top of that and then simmer it for about 20 minutes. The chicken is so tender, you can mash it against the roof of your mouth. It's so tender.
So that means somebody with no
Sounds
teeth
good.
can eat it?
Yeah, that's what my husband calls it, the no teeth food. He said because you don't need teeth to chew it up.
That'd be good. Sounds good though.
That's good,
Oh, wait. Did I say brown sugar? I
Yeah.
forgot. There's a 1/2 cup. Yeah, I did say the brown sugar because that's
Yeah.
really important. Oh,
Very
and
important.
2 tablespoons of cider vinegar.
Okay, now you didn't say that.
Okay, that I was thinking there was something I forgot. I think that's what it was. But yeah, it's really good, and it's real. If you're going to make it, this is my suggestion:
Mhm.
use chicken thighs, boneless chicken thighs, or use
Oh,
bone-in ones. What I did because I had bone in. I took the chicken off the bone, took the bones and the skin, and I made my chicken broth with it.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And then the chicken broth that was left over that I did need for the sauce, that's what I cooked my rice in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, it was good.
It sounds good. I love
I won't
that.
need to eat no more today. That's enough for today. No snacking tonight because I'll still be full. Not complaining. Yeah, I
When I
hear
was a
you.
little girl, I wouldn't eat nothing but thighs.
The
If
thigh
it
is
wasn't
my
a thigh,
favorite
I didn't want it.
chicken worth turkey. Now,
Now I eat a whole turkey. I don't care what part. I'm gonna eat that turkey.
Andrew's ex, my granddaughter's mom,
Yeah.
when they were dating or when they lived together, when on Thanksgiving, and if we did a turkey for Easter, I would always have to buy extra wings for her
Yeah.
because that was her favorite part
Right.
was the wings. I'm like, yeah. She said, oh, I know there's only 2 wings and y'all will be fighting over them. I said, no. I said, we usually don't fight over. She goes, oh, good, they're mine. I said, you like that? And I said, yeah. I said, there's not a lot of meat on them. She said, but it's the best part. So I just bought extra wings and roasted them with the turkey when I made it.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah, the thighs, it has the most meat and the most flavor to me.
Yes, it
Yeah.
does. Yep.
And that beef, that cow, that half a cow. Last night I made steaks,
Yeah.
strip steaks. No, that meat is so lean that it has no flavor.
Mm.
Girl.
Really disappointed. I was like, man, I said I was really looking
What?
for just that nice juicy steak, and it was juicy and it
Yeah.
was tender, but it did not have any flavor.
Mm.
And I was like, yeah, it's because I told Bill, I said, these are so lean, they're not going to have a lot of flavor to them. And they didn't. You need a little fat with your, not a lot, but you need some marbling in there for
Just a
tender
little bit.
flavor.
Yep.
So next time I cook them, I will wrap them in bacon
Ooh.
first. Yeah.
Michelle is allergic to chicken.
Mm.
Jesse's got her shells stuffed and they're bacon. So perfect. It wouldn't take me too long to get down to the house. So let me go ahead and get my shorts and my shoes on. I'll see you in about an hour.
What happened?
I'm coming down to Jesse's. Gives me some stuffed shells.
Michelle?
You going to Jesse's
because
house?
Jess found out that because Jess found out that Jesse lives right across the freaking an hour away.
Yeah, she's just like, hop, skipped, and a couple of jumps.
Mm.
Jesse, you can also do that with pork or beef. You don't have to use chicken. And hello, loving me, Tracy Anderson.
Hey, Tracy.
Hey, Trace. And Michelle's
doing,
actually
Tracy?
even a little bit closer.
How you been feeling, my friend?
If you make a mess, you're cleaning it up.
You're no fun. Something just got really quiet.
Real.
It's because I muted myself. I didn't want you to hear y'all.
Oh,
hear
shit. Like, I was like, all right, my ear broke. Like,
he's in there.
It
He's
got
one of us
so
toy boxes,
quiet.
and it's going everywhere. I can hear him hitting the floor. He dives in with each hand and just starts digging to find what he wants, and it'll always be some itty bitty teeny thing that's all the way at the bottom. Oh, I like that, Mona.
Oh. No, hold on. Don't take that off your head. Let me press the button.
Wrong button.
No, I had to press that one.
There
first.
she go
There we
pressing buttons.
I'm good at the press the button. I like that.
I'm wondering if I
Mona.
should make that a slouchy though.
Well, I'm not gonna tell you yes, but But I'm also a fan of the
I would
slouch
just put a
all the way
brim
around,
on it at this point.
Yeah, because I was thinking
Ooh, I
about
like
going
that
down
slouch.
some more so it can be a slouchy.
Yep, I like it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, I like that a
Michelle.
lot.
You like that?
Mhm.
Hi, diversity.
Sarah said it'd be cute either way.
Thank you,
So yeah,
diversity.
I like
I
it. I
love
like it.
the hats Monday. You welcome. Thank you, Tracy.
Yep,
Look,
this one's
yeah, I think
coming
I'm
along
gonna
pretty
go a
quick.
few more rows and then
Yeah, see, that's that nice thing about that boucle because it's so poofy. It don't take long. It works up really quick.
Ooh. Yeah,
Michelle
definitely.
see, yes,
says
How
Michelle
me
to?
agrees.
Okay,
slouch
okay,
hat.
okay.
Yeah, I gotta go grab my hat that I've done so far. Oh, actually, I gotta get up and stretch my legs because I've been sitting crisscross applesauce.
Oh, I wasn't getting up. I mean, I got up, Cash, but I wasn't leaving the room. I just got up to stretch my back. Okay, Michelle, have a good day.
See you later, Michelle.
Tracy, it's okay. Mona knew she was Monday.
Exactly. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
And sometimes on Saturday and Sunday.
Ha ha.
Ran into my neighbor a while ago. I love her. She's so sweet. And she's one of them people who does for everybody.
Yeah.
Um, until my niece could figure out the logistics, she was taking my sister to Charleston, dropping her off in the morning to visit with her husband, and then going back and picking her up. Would not accept any gas money. I tried slipping it to her, and she slipped it right back. She stuck it under the windshield wiper of my car.
Mm.
And I called her, and I was like, "That was for you." And she goes, What was for me? I don't know what you're talking about." I was like, "Yeah, right." But I ran into her at the mailbox, and I just came from church. And I said, "Well," I said, "sounds like it's a good day." She said it was a beautiful sermon. She said, "Now I'm just going to go out and play in my garden." I was like, "Okay, well, I'm happy that you're having a good Sunday." She runs their clothing drive she does it 5 times a year. She tries to do it out until about, about how long clothes will last a kid before they grow out of them.
Mm-hmm.
She'll have the next one, but she spearheads that every single year. And she's retired this year, and she said she works more now than she did when she was working.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I also told her not to spread herself too thin.
Right.
I said, "You're supposed to enjoy your retirement, not work all the way through it."
Well,
Because she
don't
worked
know
with my
nothing
daughter.
else but work. That's all
She
we
is,
know how to do.
yeah, well, and she's a farm girl. They've got the cows and the goats and the chickens and the dogs and the cats and the
Yeah.
mm,
Got to take care of them.
yeah. But I told her, I was like,
Annie,
"No, what? Yes,
I have a crochet question for you.
okay, I'm listening."
You can get free first.
Huh?
What?
No, finish your story first.
Oh no, I was just
Finish your story first.
she's an inspiring person. I mean, I just love being around her. It just her bubbliness just kind of rubs off on you, even if you're in a bad mood. I like people like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm done. Go ahead.
Okay. This hat. This hat. Instructions are saying. Instructions are that once I got my doubles, double, right?
Uh
And
huh.
then she wants me to do half doubles in each front loop. Okay.
Uh huh.
Mm-hmm.
Flip it. Do half doubles in each back loop.
Uh huh.
Okay. Now I have to do doubles in every third loop.
Uh huh. Wow, that's That's going to be a super bulky hat because you're working those 3 loops in the same stitch
But
each time. You see what I'm saying?
but no. But I have to do a double in the third loop every third stitch.
Okay. You're wondering where the third loop is?
So okay, I know where my front is. I know where my front is. I know where my front loop is. I know where my back loop is. My third loop is supposed to be like I can see it, but it's hard to
Okay.
see.
I'm going to show you. Make me. God, I look like crap. Jess, make me big. John, make me. Okay. So, you know where your front and back loops are, right? Front, back, right?
Hey, she spins.
Flip
Yeah,
it
front and back.
over. This is right there. See it? That's your third stitch.
Yeah,
Or your third loop.
third loop.
That's what
Third
me
loop.
and
Okay.
You've got
so when me and Annie did this purple hat, we had to work in the third loop.
Yeah, it's front loop, back loop, flip it over, and there's your third loop.
Yep.
Once you go into the third loop, you'll be able to
Okay,
find
so
it out.
I'm
Go ahead.
because I'm doing doubles in the third loop every third stitch.
Okay.
To give you some texture.
Well, what he's talking about is it's more like, see, that's kind of like the stitch that I'm doing on this hat, and it's called the thermal stitch. It's you're working in this one, you work in the back loop, and then you work in the front loop of the same stitch for every stitch. You're not increasing your stitches, you're just making them thicker. So it's like double sided. But so you could do it like John. Are they asking you to do that on each round or as one round?
Hey, Paula.
I'm just doing it I'm just doing it as the rounds come up, right?
Okay.
So it would be this row right here. Am I on there?
Yep.
It'd be this row right here that I'm working on right now, right?
Thank you. But after you pull up your like first 3, your third stitch will just pop out the rest of the way.
You'll be able to find
it. Will pull up for you. Yeah.
Yep.
It'll pull up.
It'll just kind of like flip it slightly, and you got to remember that when it rolls it forward, that those stitches are going to be like laying on top of the stitches before them, and make sure you don't get the wrong loop.
So your V will come on the front side of the hat.
But just for that one stitch.
Yes. Just for that one, though. Not like the whole one.
Okay.
But yeah, this is one of the happy hats that are finished.
And she also showed me, she's also doing an invisible slip stitch, which threw me off too.
I'm not a real big fan of that stitch. That's just it's a me thing. I just don't like how it looks. And I think just as full as she says it is, or they say it is. I find I can still see the. I don't do a slip. I just get doing continual rounds because I don't like the. It makes like a seam, especially if you're using a solid color. It really sticks out. Now, if you're using variegated, it's kind of you don't really see it. But if you're doing just a one color hat, the seam sticks out like a sore thumb, in my opinion. Hey, Paula. Hello, Paula. Hi, She Spins. Did I miss anybody else?
Don't think so.
Connie, Miss Connie.
I said hi to Connie when she first got here a long time ago.
Yeah.
You might have missed Connie.
All right. No, I saw her there.
This is going to need a ball and a half. That's not going to be quite 2 balls.
I ran across a video this morning of Jim Neighbor singing Dream the Impossible Dream. That man had such a beautiful voice. And you wouldn't think how that he had that pretty of a voice, but boy, his singing voice.
Who is that?
Jim Neighbors.
Yes, I love me some Jim Neighbors. Cause he talked like that and had that deep old voice.
Yeah, he has a super deep voice, and oh crap, I just said his name, Gomer. His voice was really high pitched and twangy. And that's not at all what he really sounded like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I was going to do that a minute ago and I forgot. I think I'll make beef enchiladas tomorrow night.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Yes.
Chicken or beef?
Beef. I like them both.
I love chicken.
I will ask Bill. Well, no, Bill will want beef because we had chicken tonight. He tends to not like the same protein 2 nights running.
Okay.
And, you know, he's mainly the one I'm feeding. Because according to him, I could live on toast and coffee, which I could live on toast and coffee.
Okay.
Now I'll have to make me another cup of coffee soon.
I thought about one.
You had enough already. Didn't you have one already?
Just one. One.
You don't need no more, Jessica.
Lana,
remember how it was last week? Huh?
Maybe.
Okay.
Well, I have cut back on my coffee this past week.
I have.
Concerned
tremendously
that I was drinking too much caffeine.
No, it ain't the caffeine. It's giving me real bad heartburn.
Yeah, because it'll kick my reflux up if I drink too much coffee. That's what he was concerned about. He was like, "Hun, you're drinking an awful lot of coffee." Mm-hmm. So then we're at the gas station. He goes, "Hey, you want me to get you a Coke while I'm in there?" And I was like, "Caffeine." Mm-hmm. He said, "What?" I said, "There's caffeine in Coke. You just said I was drinking too much caffeine." Well, yeah, but it's a different kind of caffeine. I said, "No, it's caffeine. It's caffeine.
Caffeine is caffeine.
Caffeine is caffeine. You definitely don't need a Coke. You might as well drink coffee."
Well, it was a joke between us because I don't drink soda.
Oh.
And what I get there is they have a dragon fruit icy that I absolutely love. And if you go to the one in Nitro where Jeanette lives, they have green apple, sour green apple.
Yes.
Oh my God, they're so good.
I actually prefer mixing.
What?
It sounds odd.
Good night, Lana.
Dragon fruit and banana. It sounds odd, but it's really good. It's a really good flavor together.
Annie says, or not Annie. Connie says yes. He has to go.
It is 4:53.
Yes. Me and Connie and Joe have decided that we're all kind of interchangeable now. So,
yeah, right?
Everybody calls us by the husband's name. I'll come to anything. Just don't call me late for dinner.
That part.
Or I'll answer to anything, I guess. Well, most of the time.
We'll figure out who we're talking to eventually, promise. All right, I need another ball.
My cousin Ruby, she recently moved to Florida. She moved to Florida last year, so I haven't seen her. And she called the other day, and I had my phone on speaker because I was in the kitchen, and I was like, "Hello," and she goes, "Yo, bitch, what's up?" Bill goes stomping in there. Who's talking to you like that? I was like, "It's okay. It's just Ruby. Quit calling her that." And she said, "Why? She is." And he just looked at me. I said, "Hey," I said, "she's known me since the day I was born. So if she says I'm a bitch, I must be a bitch." So, we fit right in together.
So here's one of the balls, as far as I got with one.
Okay.
I like it.
So the other one, you
That's
should
pretty good.
be able to finish. Are you making that a slouchy or just a beanie?
It's going to be a slouchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says slouchy.
Connie.
It's a little heavy, though, unfortunately. It's not one that lays lightly. It holds shape pretty good.
Yeah.
Shit. I was going to say something. What was it?
I don't know.
That your cursing is getting out of hand on our show.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was going to
Was it
ask.
something about, I don't know. I don't know, Annie.
I mean, like, boom! It was like out of my head. I'll remember later.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm gonna drive myself crazy trying to remember what it was I was gonna say. I do this all the time. It's really frustrating when it's in the middle of a conversation and about 10 minutes later I remember and I go back to that part, which Bill says is very confusing to have a conversation with me. I can't help it if you can't keep up. Now, my oldest son is the same way, and me and him can have 4 different conversations in the same conversation. It drives Bill nuts when we do that. How do y'all even know what you're talking about? And I was like, well, we talk to each other and we understand, so it's all good. I say put a brim on it. I would do one, maybe 2 more browns and put a brim on it.
You think?
Yeah.
It is a little thick to be a sashi. I don't think it's going to lay right.
In the wintertime, you want a little bit of head space for the heat to build up to hold the heat down to your body. So if it's real tight to the top of your head, you don't have that air space. So you don't have like that pocket of heat. It's the same reason that when you put a pair of gloves on, gloves generally and mittens don't come to the very tip of your fingers. They're just a little bit past them, and it's for the same reason. Well, hey, where you been? You better not get in my bed tearing the covers off of it again. I mean, you can fight.
Are you being mean to my dog again?
Pull the covers down, and then he will slink under the covers like a snake head first, waller all the way to the end of the bed under the covers, roll around, and then by the time he gets done, all the covers is pulled off the bed.
You shouldn't have put them on there in the first place.
Little puppy.
You know what? What's up with Birdie?
She's hanging downstairs.
Oh, okay.
Mighty quiet this whole time.
Oh gosh, it's an ear scratch. It feels so good. I know. I wish I had somebody scratch my ears like that.
Oh my gosh, I woke up this morning to Birdie. She likes, when she sleeps on you, she likes to be able to grip your skin, because she can kind of just lightly put her claws in. Well, when I sleep, I'm covered all the way up to my neck, especially if I'm sleeping on my side. And I woke up, and she has her foot wrapped around my ear.
She was trying to give you a new piercing.
She was trying to feel you. You didn't give her your arm.
Well, oh my gosh, my ear hurt so bad to like uncurl out of her grip.
Mm-hmm.
It was so weird feeling. But yeah, she was
I was
sleeping on my ear.
talked to
Oh
my niece
wow.
yesterday, and she was all over the house. She thought that her daughter had left the door open and the bird got out because he's a free flyer as well. And
Yes.
her husband was just all, and it's his. He loves this bird. I mean, he's very attached to this bird, and he was just kind of like kicked back in his recliner watching TV, and she was getting really frantic, looking all over the house. And he looked at her, and she said, "Well," and he said, "Well, what?" He goes, "She's like the bird got out," and he just lifted his chin up, and he goes, "Nope, she's quite comfortable." Went up underneath his chin into his beard, and just buried it in
Oh,
his beard and went to sleep. I was like,
Mm,
"Oh."
yeah. You definitely
mm.
got to be careful leaving stuff open around here, even
And
screens.
she usually is because she grew up with this bird, and
Oh yeah, yeah,
she was taking the dogs out, and Jenny said the door bounced closed, but it bounced back open. It didn't latch. Oh yeah, Ariel would be heartbroken if something happened to that bird. Even though she's
yeah.
sitting down, she hates it. I was like, uh-huh. I said, how come every time I talk to your mom, the bird's riding around on your shoulder? Well, it won't get away. Yes, Jeanette, every day. Every day I feel that way.
All the time. I felt like that
More
Friday.
often than not.
Welcome back, Herb. You didn't take a long enough nap because I do not feel rested.
Hey,
Yeah,
Herb.
I don't feel better. Did you bring me coffee? Did you bring coffee back? Or
She don't need no coffee, Herb.
I've been very calm and content and and working on my hat. Yeah, see, I haven't had enough yet. Ish, maybe. Ooh, what popsicle? Is that the raspberry or black cherry?
Raspberry.
Yeah, Bill's favorite.
Yeah, they're
Bill loves.
so good.
He was complaining. He said you can find raspberry popsicles, but you cannot find blackberry popsicles. And I was
Hmm.
like, I have popsicle forms. I can make you blackberry popsicles if you really want some.
I don't know if I've ever seen blackberry popsicle.
I don't. Not to my knowledge. I never have. But I also told him he could write to the email the Outshine Company, and
Mm-hmm.
maybe that'd be a new flavor they bring out because I do like their popsicles. They're pricey, but they're so good because they're not overly sweet. It's fruit flavors. I especially like the pineapple ones and the peach ones with actual chunks of fruit in them. Lorelai doesn't like them because she said grams. Popsicles are not supposed to have chunks. It's like, okay.
They are so delicious, though.
She's with her Uncle Anthony. She likes her red, white, and blue popsicles.
Mm.
You get cherry, pineapple, and blue raspberry all in the same thing.
Mm.
The regular bomb pop. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The
Yes.
thing is if you get the box of them, they're now half the size they used to be.
Yeah. See, I told Bill that. I said those things used to be huge when I was in school. Because we used to pay 50 cents to get the bomb pop because it was bigger than the other popsicles.
Yes, and the thing is someone's like, oh, it's just because you're bigger now. I'm like, I have been this size practically since I was 12. They shrank. I didn't grow. Those popsicles got smaller. And those were so the best, especially the
They're
ridges.
not
I
much
love
of a
the ridges.
bomb anymore. They're more of a torpedo.
Yes.
But yeah, that's Anthony's favorite popsicle is the bomb pops.
Especially when the ice cream truck used to come by, the bomb pop man. When the bomb pop man used to come by, there was 2 bomb pops I used to get. I used to get those, the red, white, and blue ones, the Rockets. They're called the Rockets. And then I used to get the $3-4 cherry popsicles. And you got 3 of them for $1.
There is a new bomb pop. It's orange, lime, and I think the bottom is pineapple. He does not like those. He just handed it back to me and looked at me, and I said, "What?" And he said, "Wrong color." I was like, "Okay." And you cannot you can get the red, white, and blue. That's the bomb pops, right? There's another brand. I'm thinking it's Flavor Right, but they're blue, white, and red. He won't eat those because the colors in the wrong.
They're backwards.
Yep.
It's backwards.
And he is completely patriotic. He has at least 12 flags in his bedroom. We have one in the yard. And he has his Papa's flag from his funeral. It was actually given to my husband, but Anthony took it from him. And it hangs on his wall in his bedroom. I got like a case for it to keep it in.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And we explained to him what that was from because he did not go to the funerals because I don't think he would have misbehaved, but I don't think he could have sat through the whole thing.
Right.
And it was like at my dad's funeral, I had a friend keeping an eye on him at Dad's house. And when we got through the service, Renee went to the house and got him and brought him back to the graveside so he could be at the graveside. Because I figured he could sit through that part, but he would not have sat through the service in the church.
Yeah, no.
They take too long.
And exactly. That he would just got impatient, and then he would have had a meltdown, and it would have just been a holler. Okay, Connie, I'll see you then.
Yes, ma'am. 8:00.
All righty. See you then.
Wind chimes are singing again.
Yes. I
I
need
wonder
to
if
get
it's
the
still
one you
humid
gave me
outside.
outside.
I want to open up the window so bad, but it's humid out there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I opened up my windows.
And that's going to make my house heat up. And then the AC will come on. Because it's cool in here with the windows closed.
Yeah.
My house, if I
70
don't
degrees.
open the windows or doors, will stay cool when it starts getting hot. Will stay cool until about 11:30, 12 o'clock. Then the house starts getting hot.
Mine too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So that's
once
why
the sun starts baking on it.
I generally like to get up about 4 a.m. and I can open the front door and the back doors and the windows in this end of the house, air the house out, and then close them back down before it gets hot outside. On account of my husband doesn't like the windows open or the door or the curtains open. I was like to him, I was like,
Hey, God's desire
I
from
was
me.
so depressed growing up the way he did because his mom had the pull blinds, the old fashioned ones that you pull down and they'll, roll them back up on their own.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then she had vertical blinds. Then she had shears, and then she had drapes, and they were all closed all the time.
Yeah, that was dark.
Yeah, it was like walking
God's
into
desire?
I told him, I said, that could be a lot of the way, his mom's depression. She's not going outside anymore, but she never opens a window or gets any kind of sunlight.
Right.
She needs sunlight and fresh air. I said, just go sit on the porch if nothing else. She's got a chair out there. Nice, comfy spot to sit.
That's what I'm going to work on. What you working on, God desire for me? What you got going on today?
Yeah, Jeanette, I think we're all with you with that. We all kind of feel that way sometimes. And I swear, it seems like it's slipping away faster. The older I get, the faster everything goes. And when I was a kid, it was like the years just plodded along. And now they just zoom through.
Yep, I've been feeling it like that ever since I turned 60.
Just knitting on her shawl. Hey, God's desire for me.
Awesome.
I see you.
Yeah.
She just taught herself how to knit.
That's awesome.
Well, hey, if you just taught yourself how to knit and you're knitting on a shawl, you are doing good.
Heck yeah.
If you have any questions, let me know. I've been knitting for a while. I'm not an expert, but I'm pretty good at it.
All right, this is yarn barb.
Don't put long in as hard to do.
Huh?
Oh, must share the knowledge. That's the whole point of having knowledge, is sharing it with other people.
This is
A lot of people need to think like that.
But they should.
Let's share the knowledge.
I don't need to share.
Why
Tired of
can't you?
sharing.
I mean, that's kind of pointless.
Sharon's caring.
Love to teach other
It
people
is.
that I know.
I'm learning a lot of stuff from this community. Well, all the communities. I'm learning a lot because I don't know nothing.
His meds.
Look,
What's going on?
I was watching I Bring It last night, talking about this is how you exercise before you crochet. Yes, that's what I need to do because I stay in pain.
I'm sure there's
But I don't
stuff
hurt
out there
here.
that we
I
should
hurt
be doing.
back here. But
Right.
like they said, something is torn. So I already know they're gonna either tell me I'm either gonna have surgery or I'm gonna have to stop crocheting for a while. And I can't do this, I can't do that, and all this other stuff. That's what they're gonna tell me. So what I did was, being that it shouldn't take a whole lot to do diamond painting, I went and bought like 50. Oh God, I got all these drawings coming in. And I figured I need to paint my wall right quick. So my wall to be good and dry. I can put all these pictures on my wall because they are
Ooh.
beautiful.
Your diamond painting pictures that you picked out?
Yes, yes, yes. They're gorgeous. Nah, if the painting come out looking the way the picture's supposed to, yeah, I'm hanging on the wall. Be my
My
word.
daughter's got a few in hers.
Huh?
My daughter's got a few in hers. I took away my other camera, otherwise I'd show you. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4 diamond paintings on the wall.
Did she do it?
But yeah.
Awesome.
She loves diamond painting. Oh,
so
yeah,
that means that's encouraging right there. That I'm encouraged already.
Oh, you should see all of her diamond painting stuff. She's got everything she can.
I'm surprised she didn't show me that when I was there. She knows she wanted to show me that blanket.
We were. Oh yeah, that was her. The highlight of what she was doing.
I know. She come in the door. Let me show you. She ain't even say hi.
Nope. Let me go get my blanket.
That was funny.
Let me go get my blanket, Mona.
Okay.
I have a diamond art that I have never taken out of the package.
What?
Yes.
So, Annie, you're gonna have to come and hang out with me when I decide to start doing diamond painting.
My sister is really into it, and she talked me into getting one, but I've just never gotten around to doing it. She loves doing diamond art.
One night
I've got a couple of them. Mona, I'll come hang out with you as well.
We're gonna have a
I won't touch mine.
party. That's what we're gonna do.
Somebody told me I should have started out with like the diamond art bookmarks to see if I was going to like doing it before I got a big picture.
Doing what? I almost bought one at Joann's, one of them little kid ones, to see if I was gonna like it. But I was like, you know what? Because all the ones that I have a lot. And I'm like, you know what? I don't know if I'm gonna like this because
it's a lot to keep up with.
Annie?
Yes.
God's Desire wants to know what your preferred knitting needle brand would be.
I'm going to be really honest with you. I don't have a clue. It's Boy, I'm not. I have a set of interchangeables that I bought from Annie's Attic. The tag fell off years ago. I was told not to buy them because they wouldn't last, and I've had them for close to 18 years now. I cannot remember the brand. It's just a cheapy interchangeable brand, and that's what I use mostly. Mandy, that was also one of my problems. What were before I had my cataract surgery, why I never started it. But now I don't really have that excuse, but I do. I don't have that excuse, but I do. I really even with the bifocals on my glasses,
Yeah.
I always see to do up close stuff, and I'll end up putting my readers on to work on stuff.
That's what I got, Izzy, a whole bunch of butterflies. I got different kind of patterns with butterfly arts.
Oh,
And I got, because I have a African lady that's laying this chill over my fireplace. So I'm gonna have a wall full of African women all over my wall.
that'd be cool.
And butterfly.
And God's desire for me, I also my double points are boy needle. Tracy, we're talking about knit needles, honey. I don't think Susan
I'm
Bates
a
and
Susan Bates and prayer girl.
I could be wrong.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
I'm so afraid I won't be able to see well enough to do diamond painting. That's why more than likely I'll have my glasses off when I do it. I won't have my glasses on. I probably wouldn't be able to see it with my glasses on. So I'll take my glasses off. I can see with my glasses off up close, but it's got to be up in my face.
Well, I could do that before the cataract. I had to get it up in my face, which I'm told that with my bifocals, my problem with my bifocals is I'm too close to me.
Magnifying light set up, see those tiny things. I was thinking about getting that little board with the light up underneath.
My sister said that's very helpful. She has one.
See, now you're going to make me go in here and buy it. She got it for like $6 and something.
She's got the light board, and then she has a magnifying glass like
on top of it. Yes.
Yeah, it's like where you can position it.
Yeah,
that's what she used to do hers.
Okay, so you're going to make me go over here and buy some more stuff.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at one on Temu, wondering if I should buy it.
Yeah, I'm going to buy it because I want to get into it because I want that art on my wall. I think that would make my wall stand out. I could take all that stuff that's on that wall off because it's been there since I've been here, so it's time for it to go, and put that over there. Matter of fact, I think tomorrow after I cut my grass, I'm going to go to the paint store and go get some paint so I can paint that wall.
I think John is the only one, because in my whole house, with the exception of the picture I have hanging in here of butterflies that I found at a yard sale that I fell in love with, all of the art on all of my walls are puzzles. John is the first one. He was like, he's seen my wall in the living room. He goes, "Is that puzzles on your wall?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's our artwork." Puzzles, glue them together and hang them up.
Izzy, yeah, I'm chilling. Oh. Yeah, I'm chilling in my daughter's room because we were supposed to have bad storms, and my birdie is really comfortable in here. So I came in here and set up shop so she can come in here and chill out. But it looks like the storm's actually passed us. So no storms for me today. No tornadoes.
Oh, that's good.
They stayed a little south. I mean, still looks dark out there in some spots, but for the most part, we're good.
Did your business stayed in the yard?
Oh, I want me another popsicle. That's crazy.
I know.
So yeah, here in a little bit, I will reset up shop in the other room.
No.
So I have meatloaf and greens for dinner. Oh, no wonder I want another one. It's dinner time.
Oh yeah, it is 6 o'clock. Yeah. Well, 6 o'clock.
Jane Doe. How
Hey,
you
Hey,
doing?
Jane
Jane,
Good to
Doe.
see you. Thanks for coming through.
I will give you
Welcome
one
in.
for
You must
$4.
have been having a busy day today.
Okay, that's all you're getting. Get the rest of it. 2 more hours. I promise you won't starve in that amount of time. I've never known a dog to starve in 2 hours.
Uh-oh.
Cash, you're gonna starve. You need a treat.
Mm.
I gave him a little treat for he went out, did his business, and came back in without being hollered for. So he got
Okay.
a treat for being a good boy.
Tactical baby.
He's a good boy.
Tactical
Hey, my
baby.
good baby boy.
Hey, Thrifty.
Hey, Thrifty and hot
Damn. How
damn.
you doing?
Hot damn, Elaine's here.
Damn. Party can get started now.
And hey, Thrifty.
Thrifty, Thrifty, Thrifty. Coming to hang out with us. Almost part of the Cool Kids Club. Almost.
Mm.
Alright.
I guess I'll sew in some stuff until my wrist stop hurting, and then I can go back to crocheting.
What am I doing here? Alright, there we go.
Mm.
Thrifty, they said ours is going to come in between 9 and 10 o'clock tonight. So we'll
Hey,
see.
Lydia.
Maybe it'll
Welcome
miss.
back, Lydia.
Hey, Lydia. Lydia's been here for a while.
Oh,
Yeah,
she
she's
been
just
in the
been a little
bush. Oh,
quiet.
yeah, she talked to the boss.
And Elaine says she's working on a blanket and almost done with her shawl, but she's got to find yarn to match it.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Or contrast. Remember, if you can't get it to match, just get you a good contrast color. Make it part of the design.
Yeah. I'm liking how that's working out. A lot of the hats have the contrast with the solid. I'm liking that.
Yep. I like
I'm
contrast.
really liking that. Especially Jessica's background.
See,
Are those all of Connie's hats in your background?
no. I
Oh,
think
okay.
that's just random hats.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah,
I was
no,
ready
huh?
to say, girl, look at
Yeah,
here.
random.
Mm-mm. No, and those actually look knitted.
Oh, okay.
Just from the looks of them.
The light blue one at the bottom, I believe, is crocheted. And the rest of them look knitted.
Oh,
That
okay.
one might be knitted, but it looks crocheted
I
to me.
Just
I typed
I'm
in
not
pile of
complaining.
crocheted hats,
jump
and that's
over
what came
to
up.
Not complaining. Hey, Christy.
Hey,
Hey, Jeanette
Christy.
said that the mail truck just
Honeybee Hedgehog.
I'll tell people to alternate solid from veg to roll.
Ah, shit. Auntie Beth.
Yeah.
Oh, is he out with the Terminator? I had a feeling. I was watching him Friday night,
Mhm.
starting to chase the storms. I'll have to look up and see where he's at. I'm subscribed to him. If he's by me, I bet you if he's probably on 55, or he's actually, I don't know, 70 was getting hit pretty hard too.
Oh, thank
So
you, Christy. Christy said she made us a few hats Friday and Saturday.
Awesome.
Thank you. All right, I'll pull him up. I got to see where he's at. I've seen. Okay, not his Terminator, not the Dominator. I haven't seen his come through here. But I've seen one very similar come through here.
When are you back
See where he's
on?
at.
Tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
John,
Yep.
you're going live?
Yeah, we will be live tomorrow starting, 8:15? Around the 8 o'clock Central Standard Time hour. All right, let me pull up Reed. I gotta see where he's at. Yep. Let's see where he's at. Okay, yeah, he's pretty south. Yep. There's a tornado on the ground. Poplar Bluff. I hope it stays that way. Stays south. But if
Okay.
it's headed up, let me pull up radar on my side.
What is that?
Looks like he might be on 6167. Where's he at?
Oh, I need to get that. You know what? I want to.
All right. And that would be the coolest thing to do. Storm chase.
Oh wow!
What was
Richard
that?
You need a
Chamberlain
color
died.
screen for that.
What's that?
Way. Is that
I
this
think you need a
year?
college degree to be a storm chaser.
Rainstorms here.
Oh.
I have a college
Yeah,
degree.
right now. Okay, I'll check then, and I'll need to get the address for the hats.
Yeah.
Stay safe,
Christy,
all. You too. Stay
so right
safe.
here, if you email this Happy Hat email, happyhats2025@gmail.com, I will send you where you need to go for that information. Yeah. Yep.
Well, that's just.
Yeah, it's all staying south right now. So I'm the lovely blue dot, but as of right now, we're pretty good. But the south is getting hit real hard.
Well, that just bummed out my day.
And he's just right down here. So tornado on the ground right in the red. Which right now, I mean, it's way too south for us to get hit. Pocahontas is getting ready to get hit. Dexter Sykeston. Where's JoJo? Goes good. Yeah, it's a widespread. Detroit's getting hit real hard. Indianapolis is getting hit real hard right now.
I'll be right back. Son's calling.
There's the storm. The storm has crossed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 states. So everybody's getting hit right now.
Everybody getting what?
Everybody's getting hit.
Uh-oh.
The storm's crossed 6 states right now.
Wow.
And right now,
is it on its way here? 'Cause
Dominator
it's getting
is
dark.
right down here.
Where's that at? Down at the bottom. Is that by me?
No, in Missouri.
Oh.
So everything stayed south.
Because it's dark here. To be so early.
It's nice and bright here. It's calm.
Look and
No
see
wind.
what's going on.
Sun shining. Little clouds.
Hold on, let me go find you.
I tell people. Hey, Jan.
Yeah, no storms really by you at all, Mona. I mean, some up north of College Station and over by Waco, but nothing by you. Yeah. See, they're going to Caruthersville. Yeah, so by the grace of whatever, this other stayed a little bit south of us. They were worried about us getting hit again.
I'm supposed to rain at 5. It's 5 now.
So it must be scattered showers.
Yeah, there's some up a little north of you.
Now I'm saying 24% at 8 o'clock.
Oh yeah, Michigan's getting hit really bad.
I need to calm
So
down.
Dee's Creative Hands Crochet is getting hit pretty good. But
Oh God, Wednesday supposed to be almost 90 degrees. I need to make sure I ain't doing nothing Wednesday.
What has made you so happy, Jeanette? Although I'm glad you're happy.
Thrifty, you're getting ready to get hit pretty good, honey. If it's not already to you, you might be getting hit. But it's covering all of Indiana, or it's already actually past you a little bit because it's now over and getting ready to come up on Flint, Michigan, and in Detroit. They've actually got tornado warning, so I think it may have already passed you. Oh. So yeah, all south is, you can kind of see how dark it is. But by the look of the draw. Oh, Beth, you declined? Oh, heck no. Going into the Dominator would be freaking awesome. Especially this time of year.
What happened?
Riding in the Dominator. They go into tornadoes.
Oh,
They chase tornadoes. And their goal is always to get inside of the center of the tornado. You take measurements. They used to do a show on the History Channel called Storm Chasers. Or was it Discovery? It was Discovery or History, one of the two. But yeah, they had Storm Chasers, and it was multiple teams trying to make it, into the storm. And then you had one that was trying to make, the ultimate IMAX film, which actually ultimately did come out not too many years ago. 2020, 2019, 2020, 2021, the film finally got released for IMAX. Into the Tornado or something like that. Yeah, that would have been cool, Auntie Beth.
no, I never did check to see if
Put a space between weather and the zip code, Miss Thrifty. Thrifty. Oh. Hey, Trey.
Hey, that's my jam.
How are you doing today, Trey? Thank you for stopping in. Uh-oh. That's weird. Why the gap? Oh, Thrifty. Fort Wayne, Indiana. That's actually, we go up to Fort Wayne, Indiana to go do the, for hockey, for State Wars. We actually go up to the rink there on, what is it, Broadway, I think it is? Or is it, what is it, Teflon Ferry? Telegraph? Whatever flipping road, I think it's Telegraph. So yeah, we frequent Fort Wayne. Ray says, I got some rain in Augusta, Georgia today, but the weather didn't storm too bad. That helps with the pollen. Yes, that will help the pollen tremendously, but not too much rain here. Jeanette says, I got a box of yarn from the yarn family for hats. Ooh, that's awesome. Never heard of the yarn family, but that's phenomenal. Yes, sir. I will as soon as we stop this in a little bit. I don't know exactly, but probably sooner than later.
Okay, I'm back. I had to walk you through how to make gravy.
Sure. Like 8 minutes. Right? Or 15 minutes. Un momento, por favor. Un momento, por favor.
Are we breaking?
No, not in the instant. Just whenever you're ready. You gotta go inside to eat it sometime.
Oh, I just got a message.
So now would be a good time because my son's in here asking me to run him to the store because he wants to make chicken tortilla soup for dinner.
Ooh, chicken.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can leave it running. We can leave it running. Everybody can stay here.
Well, I mean, if y'all want to break, that's fine. I can go wash dishes and tidy up the kitchen.
I mean, right now we're looking at 27 watching, hanging out and chilling with us this evening, this afternoon, actually. But yeah, we'll take a little intermission. Let's see, return and then what?
Hour and a half?
Anything?
Hour and a half, John?
If you want.
Do a 7, come back at 7?
Sure.
Okie
I
dokie.
think that gives everybody time to eat, dehydrate, defecate, come back and make it.
Well, now that
Yeah.
you mentioned it, Jess,
Defecate.
Got some friends off at swimming pool.
well, I will catch you all in
Okay.
about an hour and a half then.
Yeah, we'll be back. We'll just drop off. We'll be back. We'll put another live.
Here I am. This is where I'm at.
Alrighty.
Almost done.
See y'all in a bit. Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, you be finished today.
Bye. I was working out pretty quick too.
Oh, wait a minute.
Actually,
so all
I
I
just
gotta
need the
do is
brim
leave
now.
the studio and it'll go off.
Oh crap! I am done. I just got to put edging on it. I'm done.
Right. That's what I said. You be done today. You did good today. Yay!
All right, what pattern are you using that you're doing it so quick now?
My own.
Can't do your own.
It's nice. I just did my own. Double crochets till I got to the size that I wanted, and then periodically did a couple decreases throughout just to kind of start bringing it in.
I like how this color's starting to blend out though.
I do like that. That is cool.
Well, it's my
And this
wavelength.
is very warm. I need some of that. I want fruit. Yep. I gotta go
I
find
got a
some.
question. Do
Yeah.
Have an
over here, do I remove myself or do I just hit leave studio? How do I log out?
It'll kick you out.
You will end whenever we end, no matter what. But what you would do, you would come up to yours, to your little name up here at the top,
And remove?
and remove.
Okay.
All right, everybody.
All right, y'all.
Take care, have fun. We'll see you later.
All
We will be
righty.
on later. Just about an
Okay.
hour and a half, right?
Right.
Give or take.